Physics and metaphysics are two distinct branches of philosophy that deal with different aspects of reality and knowledge. They have historically been intertwined, but they address distinct questions and approaches. Physics is a natural science that seeks to understand the fundamental principles governing the behavior of the physical universe. It involves the study of matter, energy, forces, and their interactions. Physics aims to describe, explain, and predict the behavior of the physical world through empirical observations, experimentation, and mathematical models. It is concerned with topics such as motion, energy, gravity, electromagnetism, quantum mechanics, and relativity. In essence, physics is grounded in empirical evidence and is focused on uncovering the underlying laws and mechanisms that govern the behavior of the natural world. Metaphysics is a branch of philosophy that explores the fundamental nature of reality and existence. It deals with abstract concepts that go beyond the physical realm, such as being, identity, time, space, causation, and the nature of reality itself. Metaphysical inquiries often involve questions about the nature of reality, the existence of God, the relationship between mind and body, the nature of consciousness, and the ultimate purpose or meaning of existence. Metaphysics is more concerned with conceptual and philosophical speculation, often delving into areas that may not be directly observable or testable through empirical methods. It seeks to understand the nature of reality and the underlying principles that might govern it at a more fundamental level than what is addressed by the natural sciences. In summary, while physics deals with the empirical study of the physical world and its interactions, metaphysics deals with abstract questions about the nature of reality, existence, and fundamental principles that may extend beyond the limits of empirical observation and scientific experimentation. Metaphysics is a branch of philosophy that deals with the fundamental nature of reality, existence, and the underlying principles that govern the universe. It explores questions that go beyond the scope of the natural sciences and delve into the nature of being, identity, causation, time, space, and the relationship between mind and matter. Metaphysical inquiries are often abstract and speculative, seeking to understand the underlying structure and essence of reality. Key concepts and areas of inquiry within metaphysics include being and existence. Metaphysics investigates the nature of existence itself. It delves into questions like what does it mean to exist? And what is the nature of being? It explores whether reality is composed of fundamental substances or whether everything can be reduced to more basic elements. Reality and appearance. Metaphysics examines the distinction between reality as it is and the way it appears to us. It questions the relationship between our perceptions, thoughts, and the external world. Identity and change. This area of metaphysics explores the nature of identity and how things persist or change over time. It addresses questions like what makes an object the same over time despite changes? And how do objects endure through time? Causation and explanation. Metaphysics explores the concept of causation, investigating the relationships between events and the principles that govern how causes lead to effects. It delves into questions about the nature of causation, determinism, and indeterminacy. Time and space. Metaphysics contemplates the nature of time and space, including whether they are absolute or relative, whether they have an independent existence, and how they relate to each other. Mind and body. One of the classic metaphysical debates is the mind-body problem, which considers the relationship between consciousness and the physical body. It asks whether the mind is distinct from the body, and if so, how they interact. Free will and determinism. Metaphysics explores the concept of free will, investigating whether human beings have the ability to make choices independently of external influences or whether all actions are determined by prior causes. The reality of universals and particulars. Metaphysics considers whether abstract concepts, universals, such as redness or beauty have an independent existence or are merely mental constructs, and how they relate to individual instances, particulars. It's important to note that metaphysical inquiries often involve philosophical speculation and may not always be subject to empirical testing. As a result, different metaphysical theories and perspectives can coexist, and debates within metaphysics can be complex and ongoing. Metaphysics has a rich history and continues to be a central area of philosophical exploration.